Good morning, this is Donna. Welcome back to my channel. It is Friday, September 12th, and I'm going to share with you my craft room. Got a little mess on the floor right now, which I'll show you, but I wanted to give you a heads up. This is everything that I own as far as crafting. The first two tins here is whatever yarn I kept because everything else was donated. Down here is some of my finished items plus a little bit of fabric, not much. On top here is all my projects that I am currently working on. So that's my table space right now until we get things situated. We have our computer here, which we haven't set up yet, so we're working on that. In the back here, the green container has whatever fabrics that I purchased through the thrift store when we were still in PA. Here's my little collection of stuffed animals. As you see, I have great lighting and I have some stuff on the windowsills. And then over here is some of my, let me see if I can walk around here, and sorry about the squeaky floor. Here is my little makeshift setup of a desk, or space to put some stuff in. So as you can see here, some stuffed animals, some of my amigurumis I made, picture of my husband and I, little minions that I collected, and then of course I have a bookshelf for my tabletop, and then boxes. I have beads galore here. I have more boxes that I don't need to go into anymore. Here are my books that are left. Again, a lot of stuff was donated or I sold. More beads, my hooks, not my hooks, my finished beaded beads, bead embroidery pins, my embroidery hoops, my knitting project I started, my adult creativity coloring books, which I just get inspired from the drawings in there. This is all my threads and embroidery items, some fabric scraps, and all that. Now, the mess on the floor. Now it's about time I start focusing on making journals. I've been putting out videos on crochet, knitting, blast from the past stuff, more slow stitching and stuff like that. I will be putting a tutorial together for my freeform tree I was working on. But right now, this is just the stuff I collected. It may look like a lot, but really it's not a lot. So let me try to get in the middle here. This is just odds and ends of papers, magazines, calendars, a little bit here of office stuff. A small box of paper clips, little small binder clips, odds and ends of pens, and some post notes in that. That's basically all I have. I have a 3-hole punch on my table over there, but I don't even have a stapler. I have nothing. I have a bunch of scissors for fabrics and paper cutting and that, but that's about it. Here's some more items as far as local activities going on where we are currently living. Here's a bunch of scrap items, from receipts to things I've cut down and everything else. So just a pile of scraps. Here's some more stuff out of magazines and receipts, a little notebook pad I had, some folders I had. These were corners from a box that I took out of. This is currently the signatures and the box here I was going to use for the cover. So I haven't decided to change my mind yet if I'm still going to use this cover or cut down some more freehand in that. Tissue paper or toilet paper tissue, the wrappers, I saved that. Here was that the little box that had that little supply stuff in. So again, like I said, I didn't have much. And then here's a pile of all the boxes, food boxes, cake boxes, macaroni and cheese, crackers, you name it. So I got a small pile. I wouldn't say a lot. So there's going to be a lot of things I have to look for to make this work for me as far as junk journaling. Got plenty of beads and little mechanical items and sequins and all that to work with, but there's other things I want to incorporate for embellishments for my junk journals and that. And then worry about getting twine and an awl to make the holes, or again, just a strong stapler and that. And I definitely have to get some glues. I don't have much glue to even work with. But whatever little bit I do have, I'm going to make and make what I can. So again, this is all my crafts. This is my craft room. It is well lit, so plenty of lighting. I have a nice space here, and once it gets completely set up, I will be sharing a lot more with you. So everyone take care. Thanks for joining me today and taking time out of your busy schedule. Have a great weekend, and we will talk soon.